Hello, mathematicians. I don't know what time it is that you are watching this video, but it is Tuesday, and we worked on our coins yesterday. You worked on sorting your coins, so hopefully you still have all of your coins and your sorting page. I would love for you guys to do this a couple times today, even though it's not one of your required activities. It's very important that you start learning and being able to recognize and sort all of these coins. So as many times as you can sort these today, you should. You also yesterday looked at these coins and colored your coins based on the ones that were up here. So these two things should have already been done yesterday and today. Today, we are going to work on this book. So you're going to need this book for you to work on first, and then we will do this page next. But this page will be first, and we're going to do this together. You will need scissors and glue. And before we get started, we are going to look at our chant, our song from yesterday that taught us about each coin and how we can remember those coins. So look and be ready to sing along with Miss Strohmeyer. We go. I'm going to go through it one time by myself, and then I want you guys to do it with me. I'm going to say it probably 3 or 4 times, and I hope by the 3rd or 4th time you're saying it with me, all right? So our first one's a penny. We go penny, nickel, dime, then quarter. So go ahead. If you don't have your coins out, you can get your coins out to do this with me. But I am ready. Penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, you're worth 5 cents, I know that. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Quarter, quarter, big and bold, you're worth 25, I am told. A penny's worth 1, a nickel's worth 5, a dime's worth 10, and a quarter 25. Hey, honey bunny, I know my money, money. All right, why don't you go ahead and start trying to sing along with me. We're going to do it about 2 or 3 more times. Penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. Your turn. Penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. Awesome job. Let's go to nickel. My turn, then your turn. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, you're worth 5 cents. I know that. Your turn. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, you're worth 5 cents. I know that. All right, now a dime. My turn first. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Your turn. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Last one is our quarter. My turn. Quarter, quarter, big and bold, you're worth 25, I am told. Your turn. Quarter, quarter, big and bold, you're worth 25, I am told. Then all together at the bottom, a penny's worth 1, a nickel's worth 5, a dime's worth 10, and a quarter 25. Hey, honey bunny, I know my money, money. All right, let's do it all together 2 times. Penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, you're worth 5 cents, I know that. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Quarter, quarter, big and bold, you're worth 25, I am told. One more time from the top. Penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, you're worth 5 cents, I know that. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Quarter, quarter, big and bold, you're worth 25, I am told. Okay, so here are Miss Strohmeyer's coins. You should have your coins out and ready to go, but I have mine here. And I wanted to just show you my coins and go through our chant together while we're looking at our coins. And I actually have the backs of all of my coins shown to you. And I know that this coin right here, I know that this one is the penny, and the penny is the easiest to know because the penny is the only one that is brown. Remember in our chant, penny, penny, easily spent, copper brown, and worth 1 cent. So this is our penny, and here's the front, and there's the front and the back. So all of the coins have a front and a back. Here is our penny. Penny, penny, easily spent, copper brown, and worth 1 cent. And then the next one that I have that hopefully you guys also have, I have my nickel here. And remember that our nickel is thick and fat. So if you pick up this nickel, you can see that it's thick and it is fat, and it also has a smooth edge right here. So nickel, thick and fat, you're worth 5 cents. I know that. So our nickel is our next. There's the top of it. There is the back of it. And it even says 5 cents there on the back. So we have our penny so far and our nickel. Our penny is worth 1 cent. Our nickel is worth 5. And then the next one that we have is actually, the size is the smallest size of all of them, but it is worth 10 cents. It's a dime. It is worth 10 cents. It is a dime. Dime, dime, little and thin. Oh, Miss Strohmeyer forgot what the rest of our chant was. I think it was, oh, dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. That's what it is. So our penny has smooth edges, our nickel has smooth edges, and our dime actually has really bumpy and rough edges. Can you see that and can you feel that on your own? So dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. That's what this one is. The smallest one is worth 10. And then the last one, the biggest one, is our quarter. Our quarter, oh, we're getting out of focus here. There we go. This one is our quarter. Our quarter is the biggest coin, and it's also worth the most. Our quarter is our biggest one, and it is also worth the most. This is our quarter. Quarter, quarter, big and bold. You're worth 25, I am told. So there is the front, and there is the back. And just like the dime, this one has rough edges. So the dime and the quarter have rough edges. The penny and the nickel have smooth edges. So penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, you're worth 5 cents, I know that. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Quarter, quarter, big and bold, you're worth 25, I am told. I hope you have your quarters out, your nickel, your dime, your penny, and I hope you are looking at those with Miss Strohmeyer. Now we are going to make our book. That's what this is. This is a book. So you actually have it stapled, and I want you to very gently rip it apart. Very gently up there at the top. And you are going to take just this page, and you are going to fold it on that dark dotted line that you had. So now your book is going to look like this. And on the back, you can put your name, but this is the front of your book. And on your book, you're going to open it back up like this. You're going to have it folded, have it folded like this, but then now, before you cut, you're going to open it up. And I'm going to show you how I do this. You are going to cut only on the dotted lines, but you have to open up your book in order to do that because you don't want to cut both sides. So your book is open and you are cutting all of your flaps so that you can make your book. So at the very end, you'll have all these flaps cut with your open book, and then when you close it, it will look like this. And you'll be able to open up for we actually have $1 in this one. We have a quarter, dime, nickel, and then penny at the bottom. So after you have yours looking like this, then you can cut out all of your squares. You can cut out all of your squares. I'm going to do it really, really quick to show you. I'm going to do it really, really quick. So all of these squares, you're going to glue under the right thing, just like this. All right, I know it's a little blurry. I don't know how to fix it all the way, but you can see that I have my book. You can see that I have my coins, and I have all of my pieces that I'm going to glue or tape. Miss Strohmeyer actually doesn't have any glue here. If Miss Strohmeyer lost it, bringing all of her school stuff home. But Miss Strohmeyer has tape at home, so she's going to tape. And I'm going to use my coins up here just to help me. But for example, let's start. I'm going to go ahead and cut all of mine apart. And I'm going to start with the numbers. I'm going to start with the numbers here so that I can start by finding out which, here you go, you see Miss Strohmeyer cutting all of hers apart. So I can see which one goes with which. We have a lot of numbers here. And remember, we have one tricky one in here. We do have $1 in here. So we have, you guys should be able to see all of my paper. There we go. We have 5 cents, 25 cents, 10 cents, 1 cent, and $1. So over here, you guys can see my dollar, quarter, dime, nickel, and then penny is all the way at the bottom. And we're going to match which value goes with which one. So for example, the dollar, I know that this one is the dollar because it has the dollar sign. So I'm going to open up my dollar. And I'm going to glue my dollar under the dollar. Or if you're like Miss Strohmeyer and you don't have any glue at home, you are going to tape it. If you also don't have any tape, you can just make sure that you are sorting it under the right flap. This can just be a sort if you do not have any glue at home. So there's my $1. And then the next one, I know that dime, dime, little and thin. Dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. So I know that the dime is worth 10. So I'm going to put my 10 under my dime. And then I'm going to let you guys do the other ones. So dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. So you still have quarter, nickel, and all the way down here, penny to do. So you have 1, 25, and 5 cents. And you're going to match those to which one is the quarter, the nickel, and the penny. And then after you match all of your numbers, you are going to look at all of these little drawings that you have, and you're going to match them to the coins that you have. So I'm going to try to match my quarter. I'm going to match my penny. I'm going to match my nickel, and I'm going to match my dime. And after I match those, just like this one, I know this one is my dollar bill, I am going to tape my dollar bill under my dollar bill flap. So then I'll have dollar, and I'll know that this is how much it's worth. It's worth $1, and then this is what it looks like. You're going to have that done for all of them. And then by the end, you'll have this book ready to go to remind you of all of your coins. Once you finish making your book, remember this is your book, you're going to have all of your papers glued or taped or sorted into your book. After you sort or make your book, then the last thing that you are going to do today is you are going to sort you're going to use what you learned here in your book, and you are going to give me you're going to sort all of these coins at the bottom into the penny, nickel, dime, or quarter row. So the quarter is going to have 3, the dime is going to have 3, the nickel is going to have 3, and the penny is going to have 3. So you're going to have to find the front and the back of your coin. So if you need to go back in Miss Strohmeyer's video, you can go back to her coins and her showing you her coins. or you can look at the coins that you have here to match. So this is the last thing that you are going to do today. And when you finish this and you finish your book, you are going to get on Dreambox. So I hope you had fun learning, making a book today, and sorting all of your coins. Make sure that you spend 20 minutes on Dreambox and work on your lessons. The lessons are super important. You can't just spend 20 minutes on Dreambox. You have to be finishing lessons. Then you are going to be finished with math for the day. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow for a little bit more math. Bye, friends.